quiet now, and all of the mass is just kind of collapsed.
I'll kind of stir the war spoon in the sludgy swamp water a little bit to get it off, and kind of fling it and be like, here you go, Omi. You might want this back.
Yeah, you just pull out a nub. There's no more lip on the spoon.
Oh no!
It's a shank. It's a war shank.
That was my favorite spoon.
Thankfully, you can summon more though. All right, so you have several of these rat-like humanoids that are around you, and they congregate on the isle here, on the little middle island. There's also
I guess this means we're all friends. Then, since we all just like oozes, right?
Yeah, since the combat tracker tells you that they're all green monsters, sure, you're all friends. Oh, too good.
And who are you all?
The famous Emu, the wizard extraordinaire. Not really a wizard, but I play one in a circus.
Sorcerer. I'm a sorcerer. Oh, you're talking about yourself. I see.
Yeah, 010's a real wizard. He's a real sorcerer. I just do pretend magic. Are we allowed to tell people that, or does that ruin our circus act?
Well,
so, like, if you're wrestlers, tell them that it's fake.
I've heard a little bit about a circus in the area. I am Jorp, the mighty dragon, and you're welcome for me single-handedly destroying this black gooey thing.
Yeah. Jorp, don't forget us. And these are the rats that are talking. Don't forget us. And let me introduce ourselves. I'm Kaleem. This is my girlfriend Fidget. She's a great fire thrower. And this is also Lish. Nice to meet all of you.
Hey, nice to meet you. You're not any relation to like some little furry-footed halfling druid from the town of Aberton, are you?
Nope.
Okay, that's good.
Never heard of him.
Well, that's good. That's good. She liked rats too, but she had kind of a bad, I don't know, no sense of humor and just, a little bit mean streak. But that's fine.
Not the type of companion that I would like to travel with, but Jorp here, we met him a little while ago, and
you look a little small for a dragon. I mean,
yeah, we kind of thought
a
that
little
too.
Small.
But he says he's the mighty dragon, so I take his word for it.
That's a great circus name. We could probably use a mighty dragon.
Yeah, we could tell people, hey, everybody come and visit and see our mighty dragon.
Oh.
And then you could roll out.
You guys are part of the circus that moved in on the other end of the swamp?
Yeah, the good circus, the Wayward Wonders.
Oh, yeah, my girlfriend here, Fidget, she wanted to join the circus that's here in Aberton. Well, not in Aberton, because we've moved on from that area. So, no, but my girlfriend, she wanted to join the circus here in Escadar, and she was turned down. I guess they just didn't like her, but she's a great fire thrower. And, you can see that she has a couple of bandoliers of alchemist fire. I believe you guys have used alchemist fire before, so you guys would know what those potions would be. And
we like to light stuff on fire, so that's pretty good. Yeah. You should join our circus. We burn stuff down a lot.
Oh, she says, oh, really? Are you looking for more entertainment? Because I would love to join the circus. And she's kind of twirling around a couple of alchemist fires in her fingers and juggling 3 or 4. And she's just grabbing more and more out of her bandolier and juggling more and more. And then she's putting them back into her bandolier as the number count goes down. So it looks like she's got some pretty good talent there.
Wow.
That's pretty good.
You could be like the blazing rat pack or something. Jorp and the blazing rat pack.
I like that name. That's pretty cool.
Well, she says, well, If you must know, and if you ask, she pulls out a scroll with a poster, and she says, "Yeah, we've already made a poster for my act." And there you go. That's her. That's her poster. Fidget's fireworks. So,
Love it.
yeah, she's already ready to go. It says the plucky Fidget pulls elaborate fireworks from her bag, lighting and juggling them in a spectacle certain to amaze.
Well, we're all about self-promotion, so I think that's a pretty good sign that you know how to promote yourself.
It's all about marketing, your brand, and social media nowadays.
Yeah, we have all kinds of. We have like an amazing social media, community that helps us grow. Yeah.
Well, I suppose we could use them as long as they don't light any audience members on fire. That never goes over well.
Oh, that's never happened to me. I promise I won't set anything on fire. I won't set the tent on fire. None of the clowns will be hurt. No one will be hurt, I assure you. And she does ask, she says, "Well, if I do join the circus, can my 2 other companions join as well as maybe hired hands or maybe roustabouts?
We could always use more people, more helpers, and you never know if there's another ooze that we need to deal with."
Well, that's true.
Might send in the clowns too.
Oh, yeah. Well, she actually says, "Well, my boyfriend is a clown, so yeah, you can have him as a clown."
Well, I wasn't going to say anything because that's kind of a rude way to start off a conversation. That's what this guy King used to tell me, because sometimes I would say that to people and then they would get upset. I would say, "Oh, your boyfriend's a clown," and then they would attack me. Strange.
Speaking of Kang, hey, where did he disappear to?
He taught me everything I know about medicine. Is anybody hurt?
Oh. The rat folk, they do not say that they are hurt. But their names are Callum, Fidget, and Lish. And then we have Jorp.
Well, maybe
Mighty
we should
Dragon.
lead them back to the circus, and then we can continue clearing the swamp here.
Oh. So are you gonna take care of all of the troubles in the swamp?
How many troubles could there actually be? I mean, there's like a giant ooze. That's got to be most of it, right?
I don't know. Kind of looks over towards Jorp.
Well, they've been telling me about a creature here that's been giving them some trouble. A Bargist, I think you guys were telling me.
Yeah, that's it. The big
Barghest.
werewolf Barghest. Yeah, it looks like a big werewolf. It's like a big quadrupedal thing. Lots of fur, red eyes, sharp fangs, big shiny pointy teeth like a goblin. A Pathfinder goblin, anyways.
I mean, goblins know about Bargus. Bargus are nothing to be trifled with. They're some serious things.
Well, that's why we're kind of letting you know. I mean, if you can beat an ooze, you can beat a Barghest. That's what I would say.
Maybe it'll join our circus, and then we don't have to beat it at all. That'd be pretty cool. Who else has a Barghest?
You need a pretty big
Yeah,
cage
we
for
can
him.
probably tame it, huh?
Good luck with that. I'm not no tamer. Hopefully you have a tamer in your circus.
Oh, I don't think you can
A
tame a
Bargus
Barghest.
tamer, yeah.
You have what's her name though? That
I think you got to just feed it other humanoids periodically, I think. I mean, I heard about this other tribe that had a Bargus that was living with them, but eventually the tribe got smaller and smaller. And I don't know what happened to that tribe. It's weird.
Which happens.
But the Bargus got really big. Strange.
just feed him rat folk, right? That'd be a good snack for him.
So Emu thinks about all of the rats that he still has in his backpack. He's kind of wondering if he should kind of like quietly deposit them into the swamp when no one's looking.
Those things have got to be wretched by now.
No, they're like
they're
jerky
perfect.
by this stage.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say they're perfect for a goblin. Oh, my goodness. But they say, yeah, Jorm, why don't you lead him to the cave? Take him to the cave where the Barghest is.
Fine. I thought about single-handedly taking it, but meh.
Well, we're
You got
right
to
behind
help
you. I'm sure everybody would love to see that.
And yeah, I guess he'll start walking towards the cave, and
Sure. Yeah, you start walking north.
We'll follow you, I guess. Is everybody all healthy still? Nobody needs any of my healing proficiencies?
Omi or
like-
Justin could take a
Yeah.
little.
You guys actually did good. Luckily, that thing didn't hit you guys. But yeah, it's right up through these and to the right, Jorm.
Yeah, the only thing missing is my spell slots.
Zoinks!
Do you have any magic left, 010?
Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Okay. Here, I'll jump on
I
back.
feel the power. I feel the power in me. At least that I know.
it's like he kind of goes stealthily. Also, try to do a
Oh,
stealth.
yeah. That's a good idea.
I also have maximum effort, so that helps.
Gonna bring the rat folk as well.
Yeah, Omi will take some of your healing, Emma.
Am I going right or left?
I could do a medicine. I could try some medicine here. Let's see. Patch up wounds.
Hey, Dave, am I? Oh, okay, I see. I was going past it.
No, it's okay. Yeah, that area.
Administer
was a good
aid.
idea.
Let's see. Stabilize. Stop bleeding. I think we have to do a
now that you don't
downtime,
have
right?
Kang, you don't have heals anymore, and you don't
Treat
have all
wounds.
those out of combat cures too with a medicine kit. Oh, this will be interesting.
Omi does have a continual recovery, so I can use medicine every 10 minutes on people.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I can
Do
do
bards
a
give
medicine
healing
check takes an
spells?
hour for me to do it, so you're actually a little bit faster.
I
Yeah,
got a first level heal spell.
I just used mine on Justin Bieber, so I got 10-minute cooldown before I can use it again.
Okay, so I can use it.
Gotta
So I
let you
just need
guys
to make
know.
a medicine check, right? So let's see.
Paizo released the playtest kit
Oh,
for the
my medicine failed.
Gunslinger and the Inventor. So there's 2 more new classes coming to Pathfinder.
So Emu tries to put a little bit of medicine on Justin Beaver, but he doesn't quite
Talking
do it.
about the rat grease.
Yeah, he doesn't do it quite the same way that Kang did it because he's trying to do it Kang's way instead of using his goblin medicine methods. He's like, well, Kang said I couldn't use poop or earwax this time to close the wound, so I guess I don't really know how he did that. I might have to revert back to my method. Sorry for that, Justin. Just wipe all that crap off. That berries and stuff like that just doesn't. I don't know how to make that work. Sorry.
You might exfoliate them.
He smells better, than my approach. But my approach does work because goblins have a pretty good digestive system. I think that converts like rat jerky into like healing powers. I'm pretty sure that's what that does.
Justin looks up at you funny and goes and dives into the water for a little bit.
Yeah, Jorp knows what I'm talking about. He's a kobold. You've heard about the prowess of the goblin shamans and medicine men, right? Of course. Yeah.
Oh, he's even got a book about that too.
It's mostly pictures, but you get the idea.
Try not to go too fast. I don't want to leave anybody behind.
Oh yeah, I didn't get back up here. I'll follow. I'm being sneaky though.
Yeah, so all of you come to a huge cave entrance. So the forest ends abruptly where this huge granite overhang looms over the treetops. And obviously it's a huge mouth that opens up into a cave. So the cave is dark. So if you have any kind of dark vision, anything like that, you can see into it. But if you don't, if you're one of those blind humanoids, you will definitely need a torch. And yes, you will definitely need that. Ooh, we have vision ranges coming out pretty soon.
It is.
That will be pretty cool.
Soon we will be able to load up dark vision.
So we will.
Yeah, Emu's got dark vision, so I can see. It doesn't say the distance though.
I think it's
Also have dark
60
vision.
feet.
60.
I do believe, yes.
And I'll pull out the rapier.
So as everyone with dark vision and torches or a light spell or whatever, you're heading into the cave, you can see that there is a ton of these patches of like a ghostly white fungus that are growing all over the walls. And towards the back of the cave, you can see that it continues to go deeper in to the northeast. All kinds of, moss and lichen, and it has like this, not a glowing type of fungus, but it's just got this ghostly white look to it.
Hey, do you guys know anything about this fungus? I mean, I'm pretty skilled at recognizing funguses, but I don't think I've ever had that one before.
I'll take a look at it.
Oh, at the
You
fungus? Do you
dab a
have
little
any kind
finger in
of
there and taste it?
do you have like a nature or any kind of like alchemy?
Survival would be the closest.
Survival will work. Yeah, for sure. That's a great roll. So you know that you could possibly forge some of these with another successful check, and you will be able to make several different types of potions with this.
Oh,
Or
nice.
possibly even a poison. But if you're trained in alchemy, which I don't think you are you, Omi?
No.
Yeah. You know that this would definitely be a good ingredient that you could possibly sell or maybe give or maybe use it as trading goods or something like that. So if you want to, do you have any kind of containers or anything like that that you could use?
Yeah, I have 4 empty vials.
Sure. Yeah. So let's get another survival check from you, and we'll see what happens. I've got a DC of 15, so that's nice. I'm going to go ahead and let you have 1 vial of white ghostly fungus. You almost got a crit. I put the DC at a 15. And if you would have got a 25, I would have let you salvage 2 vials. But you have a 1 vial. You can put that on your character sheet. 1 vial of ghostly white fungus. And then we'll determine later on what it can make if you ever find out. So
Nice.
nice rolls, yeah. So what say you, adventurers? And the rat folk, they are also following you in as well.
So Jorp is kind of, since I went with the braggart, he kind of likes to brag a little bit. But as we go into this cave, maybe his nervousness starts to show a little bit, and he's like, "So, Emu, what can you tell me about these beasts?"
Well, I mean, it's just mostly stories because I don't know if I believe them 100%, but I think they like to eat other creatures and then they grow in power. And when they eat them, they just consume their entire soul, and then their entire soul and being just goes away and gets consumed and becomes part of the Barkus. I think that's what it was. Something like that.
Interesting.
Too good.
Could you lead the way?
Which way? This way? Yeah. I guess so. Let me just tell you. So I see you've got a nice pointy weapon there. That's pretty good. So I think the way to kill the Bargus is to put that pointy into the Bargus as many times as possible until the Bargus hits you back. That's all I know from the goblin side of things. That's what I do, and it seems to work. So as long as we do that, we should succeed.
I'll definitely take your advice, and I guess
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and lead the way. I am a mighty dragon.
All right, that's pretty good pep talk then. I'll have to keep that in mind next time. Anyone else need a pep talk?
Pep talk. Oh my god.
And I'll use some stealth.
This creature
Kinda.
sounds horrible.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're
Soul-eating
pretty.
creature sounds horrible.
I mean, I think they're pretty horrible.
Why-
Yeah.
Well, why are we going in here?
I mean, you don't want one of those creatures just hanging around the area. It'll probably consume all of our circus workers,
Oh,
and then
yes, yeah.
and then
Our
you know,
audience members.
yeah, like or our audience. Maybe we could capture it and release it over by the Celestial Menagerie. That might be a benefit.
Hey, I'll let you what? I'll let you guys have let someone have a hero point if they can also tell me what happened at the camp when you guys first broke camp. Anybody remember?
Some people got 8. I remember that. We had a couple people get attacked.
5
And
4. Remember
Like
the
a family
professor
member?
was missing.
oh, we forgot about the professor.
Sorry, Professor.
No hero points.
Oh, yeah.
Wah, wah.
If you were Mary Ann, we would have remembered, but the Professor, nobody cares about.
Oh, too soon. Another.
Well, Dave, in the email you said that it was giving, I guess, problems. But what exactly did the rat folk say about this creature?
That it was a menace and it was tormenting them, because you guys were staying in a hidden castle inside of the mountain, which is to the south, and the bar guest was continuing to try to move you guys out. I guess the bar guest wanted the castle or something like that.
All right.
Your humble abode.
I was just wondering how bad it was. Like, is this guy eating the rat folk?
There were a couple more rat folk when
He's
you first
sucking the
joined
souls.
them. Yeah, so the numbers of the rat folk have dwindled a little bit. Yeah, we'll say that, sure. Yeah. So there's 3 rat folk left in you. I'd say there was probably 3 more at the start of it. So over a week or so, couple of weeks, 3 rat folk have mysteriously just disappeared.
Don't worry, guys. Me and Justin got your back.
Yeah, you guys got this.
You got our back. Okay, so as you enter
You got your
this, as Jorp and Emu, you two enter this hideout room. There's all kinds of like these makeshift sconces that are encircling this entire chamber, and it looks like all of these torches have been burnt out, probably for years, and there's an old fire pit that has a bunch of charcoal in it. Hasn't been lit for a lot of time. There's dust all over it. But this definitely looks like a makeshift camp in the middle of this chamber. And there's all kinds of granite chunks all over the place, dirt, dust. But it looks like this hasn't been occupied in some time. No footprints, nothing. At a cursory glance, you guys take a look. No.
Are,
No
are you
footprints
sure?
or
Are you sure this is the area there, Jorp?
I knew he was in the cave. I haven't actually seen him.
He's probably back behind Omi over there in the corner. Because
Now, I will say this. There are footprints leading deeper into the cavern, into the cave. So there are more footprints that are going the way that you guys are traveling. That way.
well, we can come back and look at this into some more detail and see if there's anything interesting. But let's find this one creature first, I guess.
So
And I'll be
kinda
doing
wise
stealth
off.
the whole time.
Yeah, as everyone, give me a stealth check in the tower
Tower.
for both Jorp and Emu, and we'll kind of see what's going on. All right, so as you guys move into this next chamber, this large chamber, now to the south, you can hear some snarling and some very light yelping, sort of like maybe a wolf or any kind of dog-like creature, and that's coming from the south. It doesn't seem like anything has detected both Emu and Jorp yet. So I've taken your stealth rolls into consideration, which were really good. And in this chamber here to your right, where I'm putting the pointer now, this is just a huge cavern, but the ceiling in this cavern has definitely shrank down to about 5 feet. Perfect height for, Emu and Jorp, that's for sure, because it's only a 5-foot high ceiling. And then there's like a huge natural pillar in the center of this cave. And then, there's all kinds of lichen patches on the bases of the floor, in the corners of the wall and the floor. So there's all kinds of small little patches of fungus and lichen and stuff like that. Looks like it'd be a good place to camp, maybe. Give me
the growling noise might be what we're looking for.
Emu and Jorp, can both of you guys give me, it doesn't have to be in the tower, can you give me a perception check? So Jorp, as you're looking around, you see that kind of hiding. This is my hillbilly talk there. Sorry.
Hiding.
Yeah, that's hiding there. But you can see that hiding on one of the sides of this huge pillar in the center of the room, you see what appears to be maybe a cloth sack laying on the floor.
Okay, I guess, I'll sneak over and take a look at this cloth sack. And where is that at?
Sure, yeah. Now, yeah, you could just put your token in the center of the room. Well, actually, see where the pillar is right here, where the line of sight's hitting it? That's the pillar, right? I'd say the sack is like right here. And then you can see where all the patches of fungus and stuff are. So yeah, it would be like right here.
The line of sight's kind of blocking it.
That's the whole point of it. You can see around it though, right? You can see all the patches of lichen and mushrooms, right?
The white, yeah.
Yeah, so you pick up the sack, and it's cloth for sure, and it's decorated with all kinds of panels of richly colored silk and all other kinds of stylish embroidery. And it's pretty heavy.
What's going on up there?
It has a bulk of one, so it's actually pretty heavy. This cloth sack actually has some pretty good weight to it.
Take a quick look inside.
Sure, you look inside of it, and it looks like a huge just cave. It's just nothing but, well, you have dark vision actually, so I would say, but does magical darkness... Yeah, I would say magical darkness overwrites dark vision. So, but it looks like a huge space inside of this bag. You're thinking, this is interesting. Because usually you can just open up a bag and see right to the bottom of it or whatever, but this looks like a huge gaping space.
All right, I'll share this with the group later. I don't want to talk too loudly or anything or yell out to them, but and then I'll, I guess, kind of wave them over to where I'm at.
So, look around. Emu, you can definitely move over to where Jorp is at, but if Omi or anyone else wants to do that, you would need to do a stealth check going in front of that cavern to the south. Because all of you can hear these light whelps of like maybe wolves or some dog type of or canine type of creature. Oh. You can hear like teeth grinding on bones and eating and snarling and fighting once in a while.
What'd you find over here?
I'll show him the bag. It's like a deep hole in a bag.
That's weird. It's like